All right, so let's prepare to go live. Okay, so we are live, but first we always have to check our sound to make sure that our sound is okay, and then we can get into the gist. So let's just double check our sound before, and then we can get into the gist. So let's just double check our sound before, and then okay. All right, so sounds great. Sounds great. All right. Uh, excuse me. When we're live, you can never get it all right. Okay, so today we're kind of fired up, and I'm going to just go right in and straight into the topic. Okay, we're not even going to be beating around the bush because I am really fired up. When I saw this particular video, well, from the title and all of that, I know some of you already have a clue about who we're about to discuss today. So, yes, for those of you that might be seeing this face for the first time or just seeing the name, it's a channel you've never seen before, someone you. So I'm just going to do a little bit of intro before we get right in for those that do not know us or are not familiar with this YouTube channel. All right. So my name is Octavia Cora, and this channel is Trending Gist with Octavia Cora. Okay, so we bring you celebrity gist, world news, gossip, hot topics. We discuss hot topics, uh, stuff that are happening in and out of social media, whatnot, just anything at all. Uh, we just discuss it. So yes, don't be surprised that today we're discussing a YouTuber. This is not the first YouTuber that we've analyzed and dissect her video. If something is happening, be it a content creator, a celebrity, non-celebrity, if it's something that we feel is worth discussing and someone can learn one or two things from it, we bring it on this platform and we share. And if you have a story that you want to put out there, you can also contact us and we're going to share. So that's what this page is all about. Okay, enough of the beating around the bush. Excuse, I have a little one at home right now, so you're going to be hearing a whole lot of screaming and talking in the background. But well, I wanted to do this analysis yesterday, but I couldn't find the time. And I was like, if I'm looking for the perfect time, I'm not going to analyze this video and I'm not going to do this. But let's get right in right about now. Who are we going to talk about? We're going to be talking about a YouTuber called Lily Pope TV. She's a Nigerian YouTuber. She's a lifestyle YouTuber. Okay, so if you've never heard about her, you can also see her name is right there on the thumbnail. I mostly tag people I talk about because sometimes people are saying some misleading people or saying one or two things. When I talk about you, I will tag you with my full chest. Okay. I'm not even gonna say, okay, I don't want to. No, if I'm talking about you, I'm talking about something you've discussed, I am going to tag you. Okay. So anyway, some of you might be wondering, why am I fired up? Okay, so Lady Pope, like I said, is a lifestyle YouTuber, and recently she's been doing, and she's also a TTC mom. She's a mom to twins. Congratulations to you, you beautiful boys. Congratulations. So if you've been following Lily Pope TV, I have been following her for a very long time, so I'm used to her channel. I've been on her channel for years, for a very long time now. Anyways, that being said, Lily Pope is someone that always talked about. Hello, Nancy Licious. You are welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. I'm super grateful. Thank you. How are you doing today? All right. So, Lily Pope TV, if you've been following Lily Pope, then you know that Lily Pope talks about anything that bothers her, anything at all that bothers her, she will just come out and talk about it. Okay. So, when she started, she was struggling, to get pregnant. She shared that story with her followers, her lovers, her watchers, and a lot of people kind of relate. Some women were also going through that, and some other women might not be, but kind of they can relate because they might know one or two persons. So she started going for IVF and all of that. I'm just trying to give you guys backstory to understand why I am fired up on signing this her recent video. Okay, so yes, Lily Pope has been struggling to get pregnant, and finally she went through IVF, one failed IVF, and then I think the second one she succeeded in, and she got pregnant, and she it was a double blessing. Okay, the first one failed. If it's some people, they might say, okay, I'm just gonna quit. I'm not going to push further. But no, that wasn't Lily Pope. Lily Pope decided she was gonna push further. She was gonna try again. And according to her, she said, I'm gonna try again and again and again until I get what I want because I want more kids. She has a daughter already that she conceived naturally. So she had twins. They're still few months old now. if you go to her channel, you're gonna see the beautiful, beautiful, handsome boys, okay, that Lily Pope had. So this is a woman that struggle with getting pregnant and so on and so forth, and raw delivery. All those videos are on her channel. If you really want to understand, go to her channel, you follow up her stories, you will totally understand. Okay, so when you watch this, her recent upload, I think that's the last. I don't think she's uploaded anything, or maybe she might upload today or before the week runs out. That being said, Lily Pope posted a video, and on this video, she on her thumbnail, Lily Pope was sitting down, and she had, thank you very much. Lily Pope was sitting down, and she had a baby in between her legs, a very small baby in between her legs. And she said, and she titled that video, How and Why We Lost Him. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, is that the level of desperation that some people have gotten to? Is that the level? And this is something that I wasn't even expecting from someone like Lily Pope. How dare you? How dare you? Like, you sat down, you thought of every title, every stuff to write on your thumbnail, and you just come out with something so ridiculous. Lily Pope, you did not try. And I'm looking straight in this camera. I'm looking at you and I'm telling you, and I hope you see this video, that you did not do well. You did not try. You cannot do a thing like that. Okay, first of all, you have people that are watching you that are struggling, also people that are going through a lot already, and for you to even put your watchers on high jump, on such a high jump, was just so rude of you, was so rude, and it wasn't thoughtful at all. You didn't think about, yeah, it's beautiful. You didn't think about what you wanted, like what your watchers were going to go through. These days it's all about views, 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 and whatnot. People don't damn care. The level of clickbaiting is getting too much. And the fact that big YouTubers just jump out and they go on and on and on with all of this, it is damn ridiculous. You people have the numbers already. You don't even need to clickbait so much. And for you to clickbait how and why we lost this baby, come on, get over yourself. This is ridiculous. Okay? It is ridiculous. Hmm. Did I get you guys on that one? I believe I did. Those of you that might not watch this video up to this extent are going to say, what? Is it Lily Pope you're dragging like so? Well, well, well. I'm just here to let you know that this is part of content creating. I do disagree with a whole lot of the points that is being made. That's the reason why I decided I was going to react to this video. So I hope my acting was good enough. Okay. So, anyways, now let's dive right into the video that Lily Pope did. Yes, Lily Pope did do a video, and she titled it How and Why We Lost Him. And so the YouTube is just on fire. Okay, a whole lot of people are furious. Okay, let me read one comment before I start my explanation. Nancy Alicia said, I was okay. I was God too. I thought she lost one of the twins already, crying, asking God why. Right? She did. She really did. But for me, when I saw that title, I could relate. Probably because I've been someone that I've been watching Lily Pope for a very long time, so I knew that it wasn't about her losing her child or any of the twins or anything. But the first thing that came to my mind was the death of her sister's child. She shared that story, how touching it was for her and everything. She cried along with her sister. It was horrible. According to her, the baby died in her arms, in Lily Pope's arms, and all of that. So when I saw that, that's where my mind went to. I thought that it was the anniversary of the child's passing. I thought maybe on the date when she was filming that video was like the 1 year, or at least the anniversary of the passing of her sister's child. That's where my mind went first. So when I saw on social media Lily Pope was trending and people were saying, oh, a lot of people were scared. I was like, oh, wow, yeah, I kind of understand, because Lily just had kids and she had a small baby on the thumbnail. So I really did understand from that point. But something else I want people to kind of understand, where I think Lily Pope was coming from. I'm not in Lily Pope's head, but when I watch people's video, I try to watch what you say, your body language, and try to understand what point you're trying to pass, what message you're trying to pass. Okay, sometimes people might not know how to pass message the right way, but I try to understand, is it something that is positive, or you're coming with kind of negative, or you're being kind of malicious. And I don't think Lily Pope was coming from a place of being malicious concerning this particular post. Yes, she scared her people, and I think that wasn't right. But it's because people, I think the way we're wired with what is happening in the world, people kind of relate to negativity so much. Like our mind kind of quickly go to negative stuff even before positive. That is why a lot of people felt like it was the twins that she wanted to say something about. Why I said I understand why Lily kind of clickbaited this. I think the message she wanted to pass was so important to her and personal, because she had actually lost someone, which is her sister's son, that died in her own arms. We can all understand how deep and how touching, how heartbreaking that could be if you've ever lost a loved one, okay, let alone the person dying in your own arms. So I think Lily Pope thought to herself, how can I get a whole lot of women? Because maybe, I don't know, I'm not in her analytics. Maybe a lot of women watch Lily, so she knows. And since she was putting pregnancy video, TTC video, so on and so forth, she wanted a lot of women to get this message. So she thought, if I'm going to make it a little bit clickbaity, and I don't even think she was thinking that people would think it was her son. I I'm just thinking, I'm like I say, I always repeat, I'm not in Lily Pope's head. I'm just saying what I think she was thinking. I could be wrong also. But anyways, I felt like she thought people will kind of remember that she lost a member of her family, and they will associate it with that, not thinking that it's her own kids, okay, that she's trying to give a message for. But people got it wrong and thought that it was the twins. But I think because she wanted mothers that watch her, and female, and anybody that would just come across her video, maybe randomly, that is a woman, even a man, at least you can tell that to your wife or your sisters. You have females in your family. So I think Lily Pope, because she wanted to pass that message of the this particular injection, I don't even remember the name anymore, um, but it's something that has to do with immunization. Something like maybe an airborne disease that kids get, and she wanted to really get the parents in Nigeria, in Africa, to know that yes, when you have a child, please ask for that particular injection to be given, because I didn't know about it. That's Lily Pope. She said she didn't know about it. Her sister didn't know about it. And before they got to know about it, it was even late. So that's why the child didn't even survive. Her sister's son didn't survive. If they had known about it, they would have given the boy earlier, and the boy would have lived. So because of how powerful the message was, and how personal the message was to her, and how important that she has seen firsthand that that message was, a whole lot of people till this date don't even know about it, right? So she had to clickbait it. And for that, I will give Lily Pope a pass on that, because it was a message that was really important. But first of all, I also will apologize on Lily Pope's behalf to her viewers, because a whole lot of people, like Nanzalisha said here too, that she too, she was scared to death, thinking after all the struggle, after the first IVF didn't work, and now you finally blessed her, and now you're taking one of the twins. It is just too much. It's going to be too much for the family. So I cannot understand people like Nancy Vicious and the rest of her viewers that thought, come on. And people are really fuming. But those of you fuming, I kind of want you people to give Lily a pass with this particular clickbait. I know Lily clickbait a lot, and not only Lily, a whole lot of other YouTubers clickbait. But today we're discussing Lily, so it's only Lily Pope's name we're going to be mentioning on this video. But try to look at it from this angle that I'm explaining it to you from, that Lily Pope wanted to get people to get that message. And if she would have said immunization, make sure your kids take this injection. A lot of people like, I beg, I know about immunization anyway. My kids, after all, I take them for immunization. And people might not want to click on that video just because Lily Pope wanted to talk about immunization, or give your child this injection. If she would have captioned it that way, a lot of people won't click, or they will just watch it when they want to watch it. But because she put the thumbnail and made it that way, like how and why we lost him, people were like, oh my goodness, lost who? The little kids you just had? And she had a little child in between her. Now, I don't know if that particular child on her thumbnail was one of her twin, or one or the child that they lost when the baby was small. For me, that's where my mind went. That baby that she was sitting with was actually her sister's son that passed on, not one of the twins. I don't know. It's only Lily that can give us the full gist. I want to keep this video as short as possible. Yes, it's a live stream, but I want to keep it as short as possible so people can jump right in even after the live stream and watch it. And let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Did I get you for that first 7 minutes that I was going in hard on Lily? Did I get you on that one? Leave me a comment below and let me know if my performance was good or if you want me to improve. Okay. But anyway, this is YouTube, and I want you people to always understand that it is content creating, and content creating comes with a whole lot of stuffs. And I think some persons associating this with all those other crazy YouTubers that used to come up with titles like things, 5 celebrities that passed on in 2019, 10 celebrities that passed on in 2020. And then you click on the video, and sometimes even before you click on the video, you can see on their thumbnail photos of people that you've already seen their posts that very day on Instagram, that you know that these people are very much alive, and you're thinking, what the heck? Like, I just saw this person's post, the person just passed on now, you know. So seeing stuff like that, you're just thinking, oh my goodness, what is going on, you know. But I think these are very two absolutely different stuffs. So I don't even want anybody to kind of sorry, somebody is coming in here with some nonsense, so give me a second. Okay, so yeah, all right, sorry, someone came in with some bull, so I had to pull that out from the stream. Anyway, so like I was saying, Lily's post and that was actually two different posts. It's just like where people's mind went is where people started judging and analyzing Lily Pope's video from, because they thought it was that. But if Lily Pope is actually thinking from this other angle of, I really want people to get this message is really important because I have experienced it firsthand with my sister's child passing on, because we didn't know about this stuff. We didn't know that we needed to give the child that particular injection when he was born or when he was few weeks old. Okay. And the way she explained it is an airborne, so you're always going to carry the child out, and you know how anything that has to do with airborne, how it is. Okay, so the child is always exposed, all the kids are exposed to it. And if you go to her comment section, those that watched the video up to the end were even commenting. I think someone said it's the same thing in Senegal or one of that countries. People were just commenting about it, and some persons were also saying they didn't know about it and all of that. Towards the end, she even forgot the name of the stuff, and she could mention it. But you could see that even she was like, she didn't even know that her sister had to even remind her, and that she's going to give her kids. And, you know, she showed where they were weighing her sons, and they were giving them injection, in their thighs and in the mouth. Lily always keeps her vlogs very raw. That being said, and that brings me to when Lily was ranting about her videos are being kind of limited ads, and she doesn't understand why, if she's the only parent that puts their children on YouTube. Lily, that's not what it is. What it is your vlogs are super, super raw. That's one. Two, you have to understand that we Africans, our way of upbringing and the way that we handle the children when they're born and all of that is absolutely and totally different from every other countries worldwide. So a lot of people cannot handle seeing how we handle our kids. Okay, you understand? So for example, I will give you just one example with mine. The massage. When I did the massage with my daughter, I didn't, just small massage. People around couldn't handle. They had to, everybody disappeared. Okay, just after baiting the baby, that massage, being abroad, your parents, nobody's here to help you. You have to do things yourself. So all those stuff. So imagine if I was filming that and I wasn't even doing the hard massage the way those our old women, those grandmas, when you put to bed, when your grandma comes to give the child the bath, or even your own mom, the way they give, even the way they massage your own stomach. So your vlogs are very raw. So a lot of stuff that people will see, people might not want to associate with because they don't understand. Imagine even when we put our kids on our back and tie them with wrapper, a lot of people do not understand. It's just of recent that you know, the Caucasians, doctors, and all of that, they're doing, their researchers are doing more research, and they're beginning to discover that putting the kids on the back that we do as Africans earlier on is really helpful, and it helps with the hips and these hips problem that the people always have when they're getting old and all of that, that we don't have it so much because our kids, is that's what they discovered. Okay, because I was also told that the doctor, when I went for, they always check everything with the kids when you put to bed. So this, I'm just trying to explain to Lily about her video. The doctor, the first thing he asked me is, are you putting your daughter on your back? And I smiled and I said, I even have my wrapper in my back here. And he said, thumbs up. That's a very good thing. You Africans, you do. It helps a lot. Keep doing it. That's was a Caucasian or Yibo, as we call them, Oyibo doctor. That's what he said to me. Are you putting the child on the back? That's what, like, doctor that checks the bone, checks to know if your child is okay or if the child is going to have any issue, and they're going to inform you from when the baby is small. So they check their bones, their legs, their head, their everything checkable. They check. So he was like, kudos to you, keep it going. So Lily, I'm trying to say that could be one of the reasons why you're getting limited ads, because your vlogs are really raw. Okay, your vlogs are really, really raw. So people cannot relate. Giving them a shower, the way you place them on the leg, we put our leg on the bathtub that we use, and then place the child on it and give the shower and scrub, scrub, scrub. Some people might be freaking out watching that shower routine. Okay, like, what the heck is she doing? Is she trying to strangle the kids or something? So there are so many reasons why you might be getting limited ads. So you shouldn't have even deleted your video. You should have just let it be, because those are going to be memories for you also. And some persons are also learning. So if few videos you don't make money from them, don't even worry about it. Just move on and put other videos. But then if you don't want to face that problem, next videos that you post about the kids, be very careful. Like this particular video we're dissecting now, you actually showed where they were giving the children injection, and you saw how those kids were crying. There are a lot of people that cannot handle, even your comment section, some people comment like, oh boy, the way the kids were crying, I couldn't. So some persons cannot even deal. Okay, some people cannot handle that, seeing children cry like that and all of that, and just so many things that YouTube might be trying to protect people's emotion and all of that. So maybe that's why you're getting limited ads. So don't even bother about it. We've been ranting for 22 minutes. But yes, my message today is to say that Lily's video was not really wrong. It's just the way we perceived it. That's the viewers. Okay, I'm also a viewer, so that's what I'm saying. We the viewers, the way we perceived it, that's why we felt like it was too clickbaity. It was just the message and the importance of the message. Because one, if you check it, did she lose someone? Because she said how and why we lost him. It is absolutely correct. She did lose a member of her family, which is the son of, I think that's even the only child of her sister. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. But so she did lose a family member. So she's allowed to caption it as how and why we lost him. The him, she didn't put a name. Okay, so her kids have names, and she has already revealed their names on one of her videos. I mean, the twins. Okay, and we know her daughter is Kamsi, and the twins, they have their Igbo names. I cannot remember to say the names. Yes, but they both have names. So him, yes, it was a son. Her sister's child was a son, so she was right on that one. It's just that people thought it was Lily's child, but Lily was talking about her sister's child and trying to pass a message and create awareness. So, guys, let's slow down on that one and not drag her too much on that. That clickbait was worth it and was necessary, because, yes, someone did die, and that's the reason. If that's the reason and she wants to pass a message, she wants as many people as possible that can get that message so they can avoid what happened to she and her family. Okay, because we don't even wish death on our enemies, let alone loved ones and people that watches us on YouTube. So at this, I will leave it at that 24 minutes. I don't want it to be too long so people coming in will be able to watch it. I know I've said it before, but I had to just explain this other part of her other video where she was ranting and talking about how her videos are getting little traction and all. That's a little traction, getting limited ads and so on and so forth. So if you've watched up to this extent, thank you so much. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much for joining on today's topic. Yes. Till I come your way, I remain your girl, Octavia Cora, and here is where we discuss everything that is trending. Okay, so hence our channel name is Trending Gist. It's Octavia Cora. Okay, so there's so many other topics that we are going to be discussing, but depending on what time, and we're going to come in. If we have more time, we're coming in to do a quick live stream, because sometimes I just find it easier to just sit and just talk on a live stream other than filming a video, editing it, and then uploading it. So sometimes I have so many points I want to make, but in a video I might not want to make it so long. But if I do it on a live stream, then I can give all my points. God bless you so much, Nancelicious. Thank you so much for stopping by today and contributing. Also, a whole lot of people felt like you, that you said you were already crying. So many people said they were tearing up even before they clicked on the video. I guess this is going to be a lesson for those of us that get caught up with this. Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's still even morning over here too. So I think this is also a lesson for most of us that kind of judge videos from their thumbnail and all of that. I know this is my video too. So many persons that might come across it might judge it from the first, because the first 7 minutes I just went in on Lily, and people might judge it from that and not watch up to the end to hear everything and then summarize and then do your analysis and drop comments. So it's a normal thing. So whenever we see thumbnails on YouTube, my advice is take it with a grain of salt, look at it and just roll your eyes and then click on the video. When you watch, then you will understand. At least the first 4 to 5 minutes into the video will give you a clue what the person is trying to say. So you know if it's a clickbait, full, half clickbait, or non-related at all, which is clickbait, right? So yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. 25, 26 minutes. No. We ain't taking this to 30 minutes. So that's it. That's it. That brings us to the end of Lily Pope's discussion. We have so many other topics that we're going to be discussing, but yes, they'll be on another video. So yeah, I might be coming on live again. I don't know, but yeah, thank you so very much. And this is me saying, have a lovely day and bye. Thank you so much, Nancy Licious. Thank you for joining. Thank you. All right, so bye. Bye, everybody. And thank you to those of you that are going to watch the replay. Also, thank you and God bless each and every one of you all out there. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you, Nice Delicious. God bless you. Okay.